Thank you. Hello and welcome to Sports News. Lobi Stars have been drawn to play in Group A of the 2018-2019 CAF Champions League. The Makodi-based outfit will face former winners ASEC Mimosas of Côte d'Ivoire, South Africa's Mamelodi Sundowns, and Morocco's Wydad Casablanca. FC Platinum, Orlando Pirates, Haraya, and defending champions Esperance will play in Group B. Group C has Smiley, CS Constantine, and Club Africain and TP Mazambi, while Group B has JS Sora, Simba, AS Vita, and Al Ali. The games will begin on January the 11th, 2019. Meanwhile, Rangers International Football Club of Enugu have been drawn to face Bantu FC of Lesotho in the final playoffs of the CAF Confederations Cup. The Nigerian FA Cup champions will visit Maseru between January the 11th to the 13th, 2019, before hosting the Southern Africans in Enugu a week later. The winner of the two-legged fixture will qualify for the group stage of the competition. Away from football to tennis, world number one Novak Djokovic has beaten Russia's Karen Khachanov in the semi-final of the Mumbai Tennis World Championships to set up a final against South Africa's Kevin Anderson. The Serb began the first set strong before Khachanov fought back, breaking back to 5-4 after he was trailing 5-2. But the Russian couldn't hold out in the next game, losing on serve with a double fault to give Djokovic the set. The second set saw Djokovic break his serve, went 3-2 up. A couple of games after, he produced a miraculous return after the Russian hit a drop shot that fell perfectly beyond the net, requiring Djokovic to sprint and stretch, hitting a cross-court winner at the net to leave Khachanov stunned. Because Kevin Anderson has secured a place in the Mubadala World Tennis Championship final after beating world number 2 Rafael Nadal in his semi-final match. Anderson, ranked 6th in the world, came back from a set down to defeat Nadal 4-6, 6-3, 6-4. In the NBA, James Harden scored 48 points to power the Houston Rockets to a 13-point victory over Boston Celtics. The reigning league most valuable player also added assists as Houston beat Boston 127-113 for their 8th win in 9 games. Eric Gordon added 20 for Houston, which shot 48% while improving to a season high 4 games above 500. The Rockets also got 25 points and 18 rebounds from Clint Capella, while Kyrie Irving had 23 points and 11 assists for Boston in the losing effort. That's it on Sports News. The News at 10 continues now.
Sudan security forces have fired tear gas at protesters near the capital Khartoum in continuing unrest. Hundreds of people were targeted outside a mosque in Omdurman after activists called for protests to take place after Friday prayers. Demonstrations have also erupted in areas of North Khartoum and other cities, including Port Sudan and Atbara. The government says that at least 19 people have died during 9 days of anti-government protests. But on Tuesday, Amnesty International said it believed that 37 protesters had been shot dead. Protests first erupted in Sudan on 19th of December after the government announced prices rises for fuel and bread. The protests have escalated into broader calls for an end to the 29-year rule of President Omar al-Bashir. Against activists accuse him of mismanaging the economy. The European Union has condemned the Democratic Republic of Congo's decision to expel its ambassador ahead of crucial elections on Sunday. DR Congo says that it took the decision in retaliation for sanctions imposed on ruling party presidential candidate Emmanuel Ramazani Shadari. The run-up to DR Congo's polls have been marred by violence and chaos. DR Congo has not had a peaceful and democratic transfer of power since independence from Belgium in 1960. And in entertainment news, one half of the defunct duo P.4, King Rudy, is set to release his first solo album. Mayowa Ogundele has details of that and more entertainment stories.
Many thanks. Here at Top Stories in Showbiz. Paul Okoye, one part of the now disbanded, critically and commercially acclaimed pop duo P.4, is set to release his debut album as a solo artist early next year. The singer, who now goes by the moniker King Rudy, made the announcement while speaking with journalists at a recent event in Lagos about his immediate plans for his career in the coming year. To commemorate the spirit of holiday and celebration, a group of young Lagosians have created giant replicas of the city's famed Welcome to Lagos statues, popularly called the Three Wise Men, with beer crates. These images tower at the venue of the One Lagos Fiesta, where the state government hosts residents for select forms of entertainment. According to the brains behind this, these gold-plated statues help connect culture with contemporary arts and entertainment. Stars of the Avengers movie franchise, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth and Chris Evans, say they will quit their contracts with the Marvel Cinematic Universe after the release of Avengers Endgame. All three, who were popular for their characters as Iron Man, Thor and Captain America, respectively, made this known in separate statements posted on social media. Avengers Endgame is scheduled for release in April 2019.
It's always you.
That's it from me. Thanks for watching. The main news returns shortly.
And the main news again, Nigeria's first executive president, Alhaji Shehu Shagari, has died today at the age of 93 after taking ill on December the 25th. Alhaji Shagari died at about 7 p.m. at the National Hospital of Abuja, where he has been on admission. Also today, the army insists that Boko Haram insurgents are not in control of Baga in Borno State after launching an attack on the town on Wednesday. Residents have been fleeing the community to safety in Maiduguri, the state capital. And Sudan security forces today fired tear gas at protesters near the capital Khartoum following continuing unrests. And that's how it's been on the news at 10 tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Kimba Umar on behalf of everyone here. That was splendid. Good night.